Sim versus Wild. I'm just feeling really disconnected lately, you know? Like, I want to find my balance and I want to get outside more. The client shakes their head sadly. Fern Elowen has just the thing in mind. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel for episode 3 of Enchanted by Nature. I did play a little bit off camera. I wanted to develop Fern's story a little bit more, give her some more, you know, depth, details, lore, whatever. And honestly, I gotta say, this sim has definitely been growing on me. So as you can tell, no more gamer tag. I officially have early access of Enchanted by Nature, which means I am able to use my mods and my CC. I did give Miss Fern a little bit of a makeover. I swear it did something for her. She looks the same, but also different, maybe a little more younger, maybe a little more soft around the edges. Work has been taking up a lot of Fern's time lately. So today what I think we're gonna do is we're gonna work from home to see what that is like. But before I do that, we have to go back to the Sim versus Wild chance card. Since our client had mentioned that they're feeling really disconnected and they want to find their balance and get outside more, I think we're going to have Fern recommend a jog through the woods versus encouraging them to find a fun outdoor activity. A scowl clouds the client's face as they express overall discomfort at the idea. I'd like to do that, but if you were paying attention, you'd know I've already tried that and I got bad knees. What else you got? I'll check out her schedule in a second, but I just kind of wanted to tell you some of the things that happened off camera. So first and foremost, we actually met a couple new Sims. I'm really excited to introduce you to them. We met Joel, the tradesperson. I did change him up a little bit. We also met Flora, whom is our freaking twin. We love her. I can definitely see her potentially being one of our besties, confidants, somebody that we can just totally lean on. Flora is incredible. I love her so much. And she's also married and has a child too, which gives her an added kind of mature element to her. We also inherited like 4,000 freaking simoleons. I don't know who from. I think it was like one of her like extended family members or something. We need to collect the aura petals. So our little aura blossom here is finally blooming. Another fun thing that Fern learned is she really does love playing the guitar. She made this discovery at the Moon Festival when they had various different instruments there. She picked up the guitar and was almost a natural, but not quite. She plucked strings, not people's eardrums, which was definitely a good sign. That is another thing about her. I feel like she is more than just nature soundscapes. Like, she's really musically inclined. She loves music. She actually is a natural born singer. Come to find out, she has level 4 of the singing skill. So when she goes to the local bar, she loves to get up on stage and just use her vocals to, I guess, seduce the crowd. There's something very magical about her. Like, I'm obsessed with her, honestly. She's so beautiful. She kind of reminds me of like Phoebe from Friends for some reason. You have to work on this fable. I kind of have like a better idea of it now. It just tells you what to do. It's not as intimidating as it looks in the beginning. So it says, solve blue mushrooms riddle. Select a colorful mushroom located in Spruceberry Grove near the glasswood tree and solve the riddle. So yeah, we need to revitalize needs on 3 Sims. That's a part of our work from home assignment. That shouldn't be too difficult. Right now, I do have her kind of working on some more Apothecary. I'm trying to, I don't know what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to increase my skill, I guess. And then yesterday was Harvest Fest, and we have a bunch of gnomes, which, as you guys know, Fern loves gnomes, so that's pretty exciting. I don't need 2 of the same, so I'm gonna have her sell one of these right here. And we're gonna get 220 simoleons from that. Now, I did make a couple other adjustments on the land. I gave her a proper greenhouse. This is where she now will practice her apothecary. I did make a couple changes on the actual house itself. So if we go inside, you're gonna see that we have a lot of cat stuff. It is Fern's dream to own a cat. She may not just be isolated to the crazy plant lady. She might even become the crazy cat lady. However, whatever cat she has is primarily going to have to be an outdoor cat. Now, I don't condone that in real life for various reasons. However, this is The Sims. I don't have a lot of room. The cat's gonna eat outside. It's fine. Oh, look, it's Fern taking out your ex. But in all seriousness, if it was really up to Fern, she wouldn't be getting a cat. She'd actually be having a child, because nothing means more to her in this world than to become a mommy. I really want that for her so freaking bad. I figured I'd have Fern come over to Gringles. This is the local bar that I've been talking to you about, so that she can complete some of her work from home tasks. Hopefully she doesn't have to perform these at home. Otherwise, that would obviously defeat the purpose. I do have to be careful here, however, because every time Fern comes, she has this want to have a drink. And last time she had 2 of them. Like, literally, look at this picture. This doesn't need to be some sort of big event, but I'm just gonna go around and revitalize a bunch of Sims needs. I'm not really sure what this is doing besides possibly boosting up their needs. New personality trait. Fern Elwyn feels being proper is very important to her and seems to be spending more time on herself. Should she embrace the change? I actually do foresee Fern being very respectful, super proper, perhaps even maybe old school. Just as I was about to say that, she was going to make jokes about facial hair to May, I think is her name. That would have been so bad. We are getting a little bit hungry, so is there anything that we can purchase from the bar? There usually are like little like snackies and things. I feel like Fern is in the mood for some pita and hummus, so I'm gonna let her go and order a plate of that. She is definitely chatting up the locals. We know a lot of different Sims now, including Iris, whom I believe might actually be Flora's sister. They definitely have to be related somehow, right? They have the exact same name. I kind of have a hunch that Fern wants to take this to go, but since we did complete work early today, would it be so bad if we just moseyed over to the bar? Because she really, because she's been eyeballing this mic ever since she walked in and she really wants to get on stage. I am actually having her order her favorite drink, which is actually a Tang and Zing. Okay, wait a minute. I was about to say, is her favorite drink a Tang and Zing or is it the Dim and Gusty? Because she's got 2 drinks in front of her. I'm telling you, this is starting to become a pretty gnarly habit and she wants both drinks for herself. I think it was the Tang and Zing, but if we're here, why not go ahead and get ourselves a little Dim and Gusty? I think that one might have been for Dawn, or did she take both of them? I kid you not. Look at her. Here on the channel, we listen and we don't judge. But given this is her second occurrence, I can't help but judge just a little. Singing is great. Fern Elwyn seems to be having a good time. Should she gain the like singing preference? I think we know the obvious answer. It could be her natural gift to sing like a songbird or potentially chip paint off walls. I'm absolutely loving seeing her in her element, just being careless and having fun. I would love to see her potentially in the future make her own song. That would be super freaking cool. Her being a songwriter or just maybe a one-hit wonder would make my day. Oh my freaking god, finally the damn Apothecary cart is open. We need to come over and instantly start searching for some items. I have been waiting like a hawk for this guy to tend his table. Also, is it strange that I do find him attractive? I definitely can see Fern being attracted to older men. I just don't want to mess up any lore attached to this. And what if he's married? I'm not trying to have his wife or husband come to the door and start slapping me silly, Agnes Crumplebottom style. You know what I mean? Oh, also there is something pertaining to our fable lingering right here. I think these are the magic mushrooms. So we'll have to go and check those out in just a second. She is feeling really sluggish right now. Oh no, she's tipsy. I don't mean to laugh at her misfortune, but it's kind of funny. Also, what if she got like wildly spontaneous and just decided to jump in the river there? Just, you know, just for the plot. I think we're gonna do it. So there is a confidence emotion potion, the creation impulse cure. Oh my god. I wish I would have came to this table sooner. Y'all remember that? I was like Delulu. My sim was not okay. I hated that frickin' creation impulse situation with a damn passion. Momentary happiness, I might just go and grab that. There's also a tulip. Maybe we can plant those. 102 simoleons. You busted my balls, Todd. You busted my balls, but I'll take it. All right, look at that. I didn't even haggle. I just took it for what it was. You know, she's tipsy shopping is what's happening. I do want to give him a respectful introduction though. Is there a way that I can talk to him? Oh, I don't think I can because he's working. Todd's professional. So let me have her come over here really quick and we're gonna solve the riddle. And then as a spur of the moment, joy of celebration, we're gonna jump in the river, possibly. Where is she going? She's going back to the bar. No, you're not, Miss Ma'am. All right, let's go back over to the mushroom over here and solve the riddle. Okay, let's just get back on track, Fern. Back on track. A green mushroom. A Laurent chef's awarded dish, a forager's ultimate wish. Rich, but not where the land grabs eat, but to the rags, a chocolate sweet. I'm a little confused by this, so the answer depends on how many simoleons we have in our household funds. If we have more than 5,000 simoleons, it's a truffle. If we have less, it's a mushroom steak. Do we have to spend 5,000 simoleons answering this? I'm gonna be so pissed. At first glance, I thought you could just pick any mushroom, but apparently each mushroom has its very own riddle. So we're gonna come over and try to solve the red mushrooms riddle too. And then we only have the blue and the yellow ones to complete. Red mushroom. I'm often red with spots about. I'm seen in film to gain some clout. I'm a fun guy. I swear it's true. But if you touch, Grim collects you. What am I? Manta, mascara, be right back. Fly, archaic. I'm just gonna close my eyes and pick one because I really just don't even know what it's supposed to be. Part of me thinks it's supposed to be this one, but then also like this is so weird. I don't think anybody would guess it. So I'm gonna just go with this one, you know, just fingers crossed. The spirit persuade sprouts of imitation, but never accomplished pure life. They could not achieve the maiden's prestige. Their projects just ended in strife. Lost in the sauce, the power they sought was the one that could not be discerned. And a fellow once mellow went full green from yellow regarding the lover they spurned. I love how Fern is just drunkenly foraging for stuff by the beach. That is seriously her brand. She is a hot mess express and I'm loving every freaking second of it. Hopefully we found something. I've found a lot of potatoes on my land, but I don't think we actually have found anything. And what is this? This item cannot be sold or deleted. Why not? Why am I stuck with this ham? I don't understand. Anyway, let me go and have her swim around a little bit. Actually, we're gonna have her bathe in the water. I think this is going to help with her hygiene, even though she doesn't really need it. And once she unlocks level 7 of the natural living skill, she'll be able to meditate in nature. I'm actually looking forward to this one. I don't know if she really wants to go for a swim, but it is such a nice day. I love how warm it is. I guess I could have her go and backfloat a little bit. I am so incredibly jealous by Fern right now. Like, this looks incredible and so serene and just absolutely magical. I never thought I could be so jealous of a freaking sim. I want to be here. Also, she has so much fun with herself. Like, she doesn't need anybody. She's the main character. Today has been absolutely freaking tiring to the point where I don't even think Fern wants to cook, but I just realized we have some leftover pita and hummus tapas, I think is what it's called. So instead of ordering takeout, which is what I was going to have her do, I'm just going to have her snag a serving and start eating. Hopefully she enjoys this. It's a little old. It's only like got 2 hours left of life in it. We weren't able to adopt a cat today, but at least our home is prepared. Oh, and I also do need to take down these decorations. I don't know if there's anything else we need to do with our garden. Hopefully our plants are getting enough water. It does seem like they are. I am going to have her plant the tulip that we purchased. Where do I have the flowers at? Okay, so I have the flowers kind of over here. I'm gonna plant one of those. It might come to the point where I might need to make our greenhouse just a little bit bigger, but hopefully that won't be necessary. Okay, turn on this light. Why is this light being silly? I definitely need a little more light in here, so hopefully you guys can see. Anyways, Fern is exhausted. Another thing that I kind of want her to start doing is journaling a little bit more. I kind of want her to do a little bucket list moment. So maybe write goal from category or just write a goal in general. I feel like she's very spiritually connected with herself. I could see her being a fairy, but I could also see her being a witch. Flora's texting us right now. Something crazy is going down at the ruins. No, I definitely don't feel like being spontaneous tonight, but thank you. Oh my God. It's time for me to settle down. I'd like to spend the rest of my life in a happy marriage with the love of my life. Is that too much to ask? I don't know why I'm getting all emotional right now. I kind of felt like she is lonely. That was her whole backstory when we first started this series. And it's coming to life. Like, she's actually starting to feel the effects of being alone. And maybe that's why she wants a cat. I know she wants children. I mean, we can tell that's something that's very important to her. But her wanting to get married and settle down with the love of her life, like, actually makes me tear up. And that's how you know you're attached to a sim. Oh my gosh, Ferd, don't do this to me. Guess what happened to our lucky girl? Yeah, she got another ailment, and I'm pissed. I really don't like the skin stuff that they add to it. It just, I don't know. It's a little corny. It's a little corny for me, but that's fine. Luck management ailment. Fern Elwyn feels like she's attracting luck from all around. It seems like everyone else has been a little less lucky, but maybe that's just a coincidence. Girl, this would be the best time to purchase a laptop and enter yourself into the lottery. And that's exactly what I'm going to do because I want to test this theory to be true. Oh my gosh. Could you imagine if I actually won a lottery? Why am I saying cap? No cap, Jen. You're not going to actually win the lottery. What are you thinking? I'm going to still try. I'm thinking I'm on to something. That's what I'm thinking. I'm going to put this outside. Hopefully it's not raining because I would instantaneously ruin our laptop, but I'm going to make sure that, electronics don't work in the rain. I might be stupid for this, but I just realized that in order to enter the lottery, it has to be lottery day. So unfortunately, I cannot test my theory, and I went and bought a computer and desk for no reason. Honestly, it's fine. We kind of needed to get one anyway. We can access a lot more features within this pack with it, so it's not a complete waste. I am going to have her go to work today just because I don't feel like working from home. And then when she gets home, I think we're going to look up cats and stuff to see if there's maybe one that we can adopt. I kind of want to name our cat Thistle. For some reason, I don't know why. I just think it's a really good name. And look, the glitch even freaking happens in my game. I have no idea what this is supposed to be. Promoted to Apothecary Apprentice. Fern Elwyn has been promoted to Apothecary Apprentice. She will now make an additional $14 per hour for a grand total of $32 per an hour, or simoleons, whatever. Let's not get technical. She also has received the following bonus: 225 simoleons, discuss healing frequencies, sympathetic hug. Her next shift is Monday at 8 a.m. We still only have one day off, and it is Sunday. Self-care Sunday is what we're going to call it. Maybe we'll adopt the cat tomorrow because it is far too late to do it today. I'm actually starting to really dislike how late our shift runs. It's to the point where I want to quit our job, but I'm not going to because we don't have any sort of financial backup right now. I'm starting to regret that opportunity where it was like the long lost relative sent you money, and if you get married, you get like a bunch of simoleons. Fern has a little more, I guess, morals and respect for herself than that. See, doing this autolight thing is kind of annoying. I don't like it at all. Actually, I just want to turn on all of the lights. Let's do that. What is she doing? She's cleaning up a little bit. Is she hungry still? Because she had a little bit of the tapas, but nothing too crazy. Also, our plant cursed us, which is really weird. I don't know why it would do that. How freaking cruel. Are we able to also snag the leaves? I don't think we can get any aura flowers today. All right, we do need to interact with our plants. I guess she is starting to feel like she is no longer connected to them. All right, let me go over here and tell this one, or compliment that one on its photosynthesis skills. We're also going to tell all of our plants that they're our favorite. Hopefully this will make her a little bit happy and a little less lonely. I'm still choked up. Okay, freaking choked up over her want to get married. It makes me so sad. Not in a bad way, but like, I don't know. I feel some type of way for her. I really do. Maybe we should have her come over here and craft something. She can't craft anything yet, which is so annoying. I don't know why. I just guess we don't have enough to be able to do that. It's not a big deal. It's just a little frustrating. What do we need to do for our job? Okay, so we need to reach level 2 of the natural living skill, level 2 of the apothecary skill. We also need to study holistic care. So we have a couple moments here. I'm going to have her pop on to the computer. We're going to study holistic care. And I think for dinner, what is it, like 8 o'clock? I don't know. I wish I had like some quicker eats for her, something a little bit faster for her to grab, because cooking a whole meal after you've worked, what, 8-9 hours? It's just not realistic. It's really not. Fern was not about to cook on her only night off, so she decided to order some Zoomers, some Zoomers eats. I think she got a poke bowl. I need her to come over here and unload the delivery bag. She's super hungry. I can't even believe that they deliver at 12:30 at night, 12:30 in the morning, technically. Now looking back on it, I think Fern's kind of an asshole because she didn't tip the delivery driver, and it's 1 o'clock in the morning. I know I certainly would have. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up this episode here. We'll probably get our new gatito in the next episode. Right now, Fern is just enjoying her Pokeball single. She's not really enjoying that part per se, but she's watching a little romantic comedy to keep her comfy in this rainy weather. I love her vibe. I love her aura. I love her essence. I just love her so much. And she's so real and relatable. Hopefully one day she'll find the Prince Charming of her dreams. But for now, oh my God, we killed her plant. Oh my God. I was going to say our plants are just going to have to keep us company, but unfortunately, we can't even keep that alive. Anyways, you guys, I hope y'all enjoyed. And if you did, you know what to do. Don't forget to go ahead and comment, rate, and subscribe. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below where the sun doesn't shine. And I will see you all next time. Bye, guys.